217 Recovery Podcast. Welcome to a podcast about recovery and life in recovery. My name is Corey Winfield.
Hi, I'm Ryan Beckman.
26th of October, 2019. And today was a very eventful day. It was a very stressful day. And I cannot wait to relax. Ryan, how was your day?
Slightly eventful.
Ooh.
No, that's not cool. And I got some stuff done. Good day.
It's a very productive day for you. Mm-hmm. You said you hit a couple meetings today.
Definitely.
Were these NA or AA?
One of each.
Can you talk about that?
I can tell you that they had kind of a somber tone. Did a little self-acceptance and self-reflection talk. Definitely a good thing to do. Recognize how you feel about yourself. Make changes where needed. And take a better light on things, you know. We're so used to just going to the negative and then just dwelling on that where we don't see the positives in ourselves anymore, you know. So to have good self-acceptance, you have to have a little self-awareness, and if you stay positive and reflect on your wins, got to get some daily wins in and start being proud instead of being pity. No more self-pity.
Yeah, I need some more wins, man. I think that's my problem. But I'm like a
losing streak.
Yeah,
see, that's because you're dwelling on it.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know,
see
man.
the positive in it.
It's like I take it like, okay, well, that happened, and you know, but that's good. But man, I would really like to have a couple wins. Maybe this week in fantasy. I don't know.
Oh, I'm playing Van. I'm ready to win. I've been telling him how it's gonna be.
Yeah, I almost gave his team away.
I was telling him. Well, I had this discussion with him. Told him, yeah, you're not really getting wins. You're not, because he says, "Oh, just let go, let God." But I'm like, actually, you're letting go, and Corey's picking it up and moving,
creating more work for other people.
And he's like, "Well, Corey just wants to pressure me to have fun. I'm just having fun messing with Corey." I go, "Then Corey wins." Jedi mind trick. I got him on that
one. Yeah. Yeah, but I do want to talk about something, and I know Lisa from Kirsten's Ride, she just posted, you know, she had a couple more trainings for suicide awareness. There's the Safe Talk, and then there's the ASSIT. I'm just going to call it ASSIT. I think actually that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Assist. Yeah, I don't know. But the trainings, and I don't care where you're at, but what?
I don't know. Coming in hot.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I was real excited. But the trainings, though, that they put on, I'm sure you can find wherever you're at, whether you're in California, whether you're in Washington, whether you're in Indiana, or whether you're just downstate here in Michigan. Look for them, because I'm telling you, you never know when it could come into play. And it's just, the signs usually are there, but if people don't know how to react when someone is in a situation to where they don't know what to do, man, it could help save a life, and it could help out in so many more different ways than you could ever know. So if you're around the area where we're at in Boyne City, Michigan, you can get a hold of Kirsten's Ride. There's a website. We have links on our website to her next couple events. But seriously, it's free, and you can go and learn a lot. Ryan and I, we got
definitely learned some skills and how to assess a situation and help out, take them to where they need to be.
Mm-hmm. And don't take it lightly if someone says, "Oh, I'm just going to end it all," because it could be the time that they do. And you hear it so many times, and I think I've said this before too, is people think that they're crying wolf, you know, oh, they just want attention. And yeah, they do, you know, they do want attention. They want to not feel that way anymore. And before they get to the ultimate no comeback, you know, you can learn what you can do to help. But like I said, the resources are online at 217recovery.com. Kirsten's ride and the Safe Talk and the Assist, but definitely check that out. And like I said, if you're not in our area, I'm sure it's all over. You can find something that you can go get help for, because you never know, man.
Did you want to talk more about what happened?
No, sure don't.
All right.
But
Do you want me to?
no, I don't think we should. I mean, down the road we can talk about it, but I just think now it's
Not the time.
no, not at all.
Just be aware of your friends and people around you, and especially being in recovery. Somebody falls off, and if they're seeking help, definitely pay attention to that. And you just never know. It's hard enough trying to stay in recovery and work out all your emotions. There's also people that have mental sickness and are very susceptible to falling off.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't really like the term mental sickness, because I mean, you and I, when we were in active addiction, we had messed with our brain, with the substances or whatever, and the drugs, and we weren't normal, our brains had changed. And don't be afraid, and don't be thinking, oh, I don't want to be all medicated up. And trust me, you can talk to your doctor about that. Your doctor will tell you, there's some medicines you might have to be on the rest of your life. Well, maybe you can avoid taking those, and maybe start off just mild and just see if that works. It's a trial and error process, and most of the time, I would assume. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, nothing like that. But I'm just saying, don't be afraid of taking a pill. It helps you. Like, for example, my substance use disorder was alcohol. I had used alcohol to numb the pain, to hide from situations. And that's what made me forget it. That's what made me happy, if you want to say it. But I wasn't really happy. I was just, And if you're in recovery, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You get rid of that feeling. Those bills are still there, but I don't even care right now because I just drank a fifth. And
the overwhelming and stress and everything is reduced and forgot about.
But the dopamine levels, when I drink, it brings those right back up. And that's why it takes more and more and more and more, is because your body gets used to it and the dopamine. So then when you stop drinking, that dopamine just goes down. And
that brings me to why we have to recognize our wins, is because that gives us some dopamines and some endorphins. If you recognize them and, you pat yourself on the back once in a while, then you get a natural release of them. And if you work out, that'll release them too. So just taking care of your mind, body, soul, and staying strong all around is about the only way you're going to make it through recovery. You got to go hard and help yourself in as many ways as possible, because it's not easy out there.
Mm-mm. And Ryan, you're not on medication. I take Zoloft, and it's a small dose, but
right now I'm on amoxicillin.
but you don't take Zoloft or anything like that,
no,
but you do
some antibiotics right now.
You do work out, and
that's why it helps. And then when you see it, also I'm getting wins for myself. I'm feeling better, health wise, but also when I see myself growing physically and getting stronger, that's a win column right there. And it goes with your mind too. Like working out, at first you don't really want to do it. It's hard, it hurts, but you grow and you become bigger, stronger. It's the same concept, like with your mind and your spirit. When you're in early recovery, you got to start growing in these things and knowing the final outcome is going to be the win. You will feel better eventually. You can get through this, and just recognizing that you have a goal out there, and when you start reaching it, then you're going to feel better, and you're going to be a stronger person because of it. When you get through recovery, you become, I believe, one of the strongest people out there. And if you work on like total recovery and get some spirituality, become just a better person, and you just realize all these things. They don't come in a day, but the little things you do every day build up, and the pain is worth it. The growth is worth it, and life is worth it, and feeling good is obtainable besides substance use.
And when you feel the pain, you have to feel it. There are times in your life where you're going to go through things that are sad. There's times in your life that it'll be tragic. It'll be scary. But you have to feel it. You have to embrace it almost, because that's life. Like I said earlier, like I haven't had a good win in a couple of days, But every day is not the same. Not every day is going to be bad. Not every day is going to be great. Not every day is going to be average. It's ups and downs. And to learn to just accept it and to move forward and push through it and feel the pain, feel the happy, feel the joy, feel it all. Because that's the beauty of life. When I was drinking, I wasn't feeling anything. I wasn't feeling happy. I wasn't feeling sad. I was feeling trapped, especially at the end. It was just horrible. I didn't want to drink anymore, man. I had to.
It's a vicious cycle.
Oh, it's horrible. I would never want to go back to that. I'm telling you, if you want to get clean, man, just do it. Don't wait for next week. Don't say, hey, next Tuesday. I mean, sometimes you might have to if you're drinking as hardcore as I was. Get with your doctor and say, I need to safely stop drinking, because, to just abruptly stop, probably not the best idea without doctor supervision. Because
yeah, you can get hurt. You can even die from.
Yeah, but don't wait till next
and
Tuesday. I mean, unless that's when your doctor can see you. But like, just right now, don't say you're gonna. Well, I'm gonna try to do it next week. You know how I feel about the word try.
I will. I won't. It's not. I try.
You do or you don't, man. Like, make a choice. Either quit talking about it or just do it. But
don't want it, work for it.
Yeah, if you know somebody who might need help, there's resources on our website, 217recovery.com. You want to find out if there's a bed at the local rehab, or maybe you want to get your friend away, or you want to get away and maybe go further, and just start again somewhere new. Check out some other places, they're just a zip code look away, and do some research online, but don't Google rehabs because that's usually not the best place to start.
Send you on a long journey.
Yeah.
Of frustration. Just so frustrated.
Yeah, and you'll have to go through your insurance, and they'll call your insurance to approve it if you have insurance. If you have Medicaid, you'll have to go a different route. But know that there is a little bit of work that needs to be put in. So if that's something you can do ahead of time, if you talk to your friend, loved one, or whatever, just tell them, I'm going to get you set up, and, make the necessary calls. They probably will say, oh, I don't have my ID number ready. And, maybe go over, spend some time with them, figure it out, find it, get with the centers and the Medicaid or whatever insurance, and just start planning it out, maybe to help them out. Maybe that's what you can do, because it's overwhelming. I know for me, it was very overwhelming when I went to rehab, like so many times. I couldn't, I was sick. I was embarrassed, and I didn't know.
Defeated.
Yeah. I didn't know where my wallet was. I didn't know where this was,
Just out of touch.
Yeah. Don't think that they're not wanting the help if they're kind of acting like that. It's just, they're at a place where it's just beating them down. And sometimes we all need a little help.
Life is precious. Don't waste it away.
For sure. But that's all I got for the Saturday Nighter. I know Anna wanted to do a podcast tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, maybe you and Anna could knock one out, or
where's she?
All three together.
Hanging out?
She'll be around.
That's cool.
Sorta. But yeah, but I mean, unless you got something else, Ryan, I would